My novel, Khewra, an innocent soul raised in the embrace of the Salt Range, Pakistan. Pakisot sifted one through to them, as if their fatigue had lifted, and their hearts were imbued with new courage. Some would laugh and say, that moment was as if the weary bones found rest, and the soul felt exhilarated. The fear of accidents would fade, the pressure of the darkness would lighten, and the burning pangs of hunger seemed forgotten, because a glimpse, a scent, or a smile from Khewra would bring solace to the hearts of the laborers. Yet somewhere, a fear always lingered in their hearts that this might be a prelude to some trial. Some workers believed that this smile was for the fortunate, while others thought it was a harbinger of an impending disaster. In their local dialect, they would say this was our destiny. She only appears through good fortune. Many laborers would say Khewra was before our eyes, breathing with our breath. Centuries later, Khewra is still alive. She is a relationship, a thread that connects strangers, just like a flute. Even after being cut from its plant, it produces the melodies of pain and the songs of joy. This is Khewra's true power, to draw music from wounds, to create connection from separation. On the night of the full moon, a cool breeze filled with the scent of salt was blowing. Even outside the mine, dimly flickering candles cast magical colors upon the salt cliffs. The refraction of light made the atmosphere even more romantic and captivating. It seemed as if time had stopped, and every shadow was spreading like a soul in meditation. This scene suggested that the light is one, but every heart perceives a different hue from its own angle. What is that covenant? What is that price Uncle Noor said must be paid? People were gathering, but I was sitting alone on a rock deep in thought, wondering if that price was time, wealth, or some part of one's own soul. Then it also occurred to me that everyone else comes here to seek boons and fulfill vows made for their wedding. But I was searching for the truth of my own incomplete story. However, this confirmed the truth of my dream. Khewra exists. In this ethereal atmosphere, a newly married couple arrived today. They had perhaps been waiting for this day to fulfill their first promise of love by meeting Khewra here, as evidenced by their movements and attire. The groom, in a white outfit gleaming with black tilla, embroidery, leaned close to his bride. The bride was dressed in a deep red outfit like a desert tulip. The embroidery on her bodice, made of a few black but vibrant silver threads, shimmered in the dim light, as if love had made colors its confidant. Their purpose in coming was not just a journey, but a prayer, a vow, and a quest for spiritual blessing.
Do you remember? We said we would come here and pray together. But I'm scared. What if we don't feel anything? What if she doesn't come?
Shush. Don't be foolish.
Nothing will happen. Just have faith. Look how peaceful this place is. She will surely hear our prayer.
Suddenly, the dim moonlight that had been spread across the upper part of the mine's exterior wall, which had previously seemed like a vague hope, an uncertain representative, began to appear in the form of full radiance, carrying a message of complete certainty and spiritual enlightenment. Both were startled and looked up.
The bride smiled and said, "See." She answered us.
At that moment, an old man emerged from the shadows, becoming the focus of everyone's attention. He was nearly 6 feet tall, his traditional attire, a white cotton salaka, woven on a hand loom, a black turban, a brightly colored laksha, and kusa. On his feet, all masterpieces made with tilla and silver threads made his personality very charismatic. In his hands were garlands of flowers and salt, lamps of light, and souvenirs of shining salt. People initially thought he might be a local vendor, and he walked slowly and with dignity in the darkness. But the serenity in his eyes was evident of his inner state. It seemed he too was appointed to serve the countless pilgrims who came to meet Khewra. And the items in his hands were, in fact, a means to remind people of the tokens that maintain the connection.
Continues. Things.
Author by UAE. My novel series Khewra is an embrace of the Salt Range, Pakistan. The novel is in the process of being published.
All rights reserved.